Hello, Aries. Welcome to your weekly reading. This is April 10th through 16th. Hello, hello, hello. So, we're going to jump right in. Your energy, we have community, ascended masters. This is devoted spirits with specific intentions, and then childhood innocence. Some of you who have children need to focus on your children. I feel like they need your nurturing. Okay, they need your nurturing. They need your care. They need your attention. Less you, more them. Okay, eat that simple. The other thing that I'm thinking, I feel like new beginnings. New beginnings are all on the table. This is new beginnings with your children, starting over, with coworkers, with relationships, with your viewpoints on things. Starting over is the biggest thing that I'm getting for you. And it's more about spiritual satisfaction, like satisfaction at a base level, not just having a good career or someone to hold at night, more money. It's about what drives you. What makes you feel your best self? What makes you feel together? It's you have all of these roles in your life, but what is the thing that brings you together whole without just being in one of these roles, like mother or wife, girlfriend, husband, co-worker, boss? What what is the thing that brings all those together, those roles? um yeah, this is like your opportunity, Aries, to reestablish your foundations. Who you are, what you believe in. Are you taking care of yourself? Are you taking care of others? Are you doing too much of one thing, too little of another? It's about spiritual balance here and feeling safe and grounded in the decisions that you are making. Two of Swords, Ten of Wands, Three of Cups, Page of Wands, the Magician. Yeah, I love that the Magician is in the middle. Knight of Cups, Strength, Knight of Wands, Seven of Swords, and then we have the Four of Cups and the Hermit. Yeah. This is forgetting about your spiritual self. So it's like you've been forgetting about your spiritual self, and paying attention to all the things that's going to make you immediately happy now, or focusing too much on a love relationship. Um, and I feel like sorry, I had to crack my neck. And I feel like you're kind of losing yourself in this sort of back and forth of this rat race and doing that. And it's time to focus on yourself and your spiritual, um, like your spiritual wisdom, uh, looking and finding yourself again. So, Major Arcana, the Hermit, Magician, and the Strength. And the Magician is about your powers. Like, to what are you doing to strengthen your self, your spiritual self? What are you doing to do that? How are you nurturing yourself spiritually? It's not by attaining things. It's like, how are you nurturing yourself inside? And are the things you're choosing for your life nurture you inside? Make you feel confident and strong? Can you stand by them? Can you stand by your decisions? Can you stand by your choices? Um, I feel like there are some things that you kind of stepped away from, Aries, or didn't want to deal with right now, kind of putting on the back burner because your thoughts have been on other things. Um, like the future, finding things that excite you, going on adventures, just saying yes and sort of having this individual time of your life. But the problem is, I feel like there's things that you're ignoring or not paying attention to that are piling up behind this. So it's time, to start paying attention to these things, or um, getting back on track, if you really want to call it like that. So, and you're worried about your happiness. The thing that's so crazy is it's like you're enjoying life, and nothing's the matter with that, but you have to tie everything together, you know? Um yeah, you have to tie everything together instead of walking away from conflict or not dealing with things that make you upset or confuse you. It's like you have to face them. It can be a part of your happiness as well if you face them and deal with them, not just by covering them up or ignoring them. So I feel like you're ready this week. Um, I also feel like someone is making you feel pretty, or making you feel handsome, or making you feel good about yourself. And because of that, you're like ready to go on a new journey. It's like your self esteem has been built up to a point where you're like, okay, I can crush anything. Um, so it is useful in that way that you do. I feel like whatever this is or whoever this is came into your life to give you that boost that you needed. But now it's time for you to focus on like what matters, and deal with the things that you need to deal with. You can't just keep running into like, oh, this makes me happy. Oh, this is fun. Oh, this is a party. So this is what I'm going to continue to do. You do have to face like the music. So, so I feel like you're ready to dive in. Okay. You are diving in. Just dive in, and take care of it. That's what I'm going to say. I feel like it's just time to take care of it. Yeah, you've been the main character, which is fine. But yeah, things need to change. And for things to change or things to get better, you do have to you gotta deal with some stuff. That's what I'm saying. You do. It's blocking you if you don't, you know. It's going to become a problem. Like everything looks good and gravy now, until it's not. And this is to help you before you get to a point that it's not. So yeah, it's definitely time to wake up this week, okay? And stop making excuses and get on the ball. Some of you, it's a divorce. Yeah, it's like you have to let something go in order for things to change or for things to get better. You can't just ignore it. You can't just cover it up. It's like you got to deal with it. You got to make it happen. I feel like you're making a lot of changes in business and work this week. Also, be careful of spending money. I feel like you're going to look at your bank account and be like, "Ooh, I spent too much money." Um, that's the thing. It's like because you're in such a good mood, you can be thankful for what the universe has bought you or brought into your life. Um, but it gives you a new perspective on what needs to change. So at work, this could be Maybe you get rolled up for something and you're like, oh, this was my wake up call, that I need to stop doing this, or you get a talking to or something. Um, but yeah, because I feel like there's something else in here. I just can't get it out, Aries. Yeah. So there's a change in the choices that you have made so far, right? It's like you can't escape things. You can't keep lying to yourself. You know that something needs to get done. And this energy is here to make you take control of that and get it done. That's what this energy is here for. It's like, Aries, wake up. You need to do this, okay? You can't keep staying in this wonderful rose-colored glasses fantasy land. You got to get going, okay? So that's what this is. I love you, Aries. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.